Hello, home builders. We are on day 57 of the Gospel in You, and we're looking at members of one body. We find ourselves in Romans chapter 12. We read, "For I say through the grace given unto me to every man that is among you, not to think of himself more highly than he ought to think, but to think soberly, according as God hath dealt to every man the measure of faith. For as we have many members in one body, and all members have not the same office, so we, being many, are one body in Christ, and every one members one of another." We're supposed to, when we think of our position in the church, is we are one body. We're one member in that body. We're supposed to be like-minded. We're supposed to help each other. We're supposed to build each other up. The story is told during the Civil War, the Confederate Army in Charlottesville, Virginia. They were outnumbered. The General Robert E. Lee, their main general, was outnumbered 2-1, and he didn't know what to do. So he did a daring move, and he sent Stonewall Jackson, General Stonewall Jackson, with a long line of his officers and army, and they went on this march, and they actually got behind the Union Army. And they attacked from behind, and they attacked from the other side. So it confounded the Union, and they lost that battle. But it came at a cost, because they split up like that. It came at a cost that night as they were going over the battlefield, as they would typically do, to see those that were maybe still alive, weapons that they could pick up that they could use themselves. Stonewall Jackson and his men were misconstrued as the Union cavalry, and they were shooting at them. Their own people were shooting at them, and Stonewall Jackson got shot 3 different times. And first they amputated his arm, and by just a few days later, Stonewall Jackson died, and Robert E. Lee lost one of his best generals. Why do I tell you that? Well, we sort of do that sometimes in the church as well. The Bible tells us that we are supposed to care for each other. We're supposed to lift each other up. We are one body. I don't attack another part of my body, and we should not attack each other as well. It's the whole reason that Hebrews tells us that we're supposed to come together in the church. In Hebrews 10, it tells us, "Not forsaking the assembling of ourselves together, as the manner of some is." Now, that's just not because I want you in church. It's because of this. "But exhorting one another, and so much the more as ye see the day approaching." What day approaching? The coming of the Lord. It's going to get worse and worse, and we need each other. We need to come together. We need to love, and we need to support each other. So let us not divide, and let us not shoot each other. Let us come together to exhort each other, to lift each other up, to grow in our faith together as one body. So today, look for ways to support and encourage those in your church family, and I hope we will do that. Love you guys. Have a good day. Bye.